what it do? It's your boy DRAWCO, and look, in this video, old boy with 22 busting $1 million scams off the Doordash. He got caught because he was beating on this girl, and guess what? They called him and popped him. Crazy!
Police arrested him in June 2023 in what one investigator called the most massive scheme he's seen. Smith is accused of scamming Doordash drivers in California out of almost $1 million.
Boy, there's two. Boy, in that bag.
Investigators recovered a large chunk of it, $733,000 in cash, when they seized 5 safes from his apartment. Police explained how the scam worked. Seized
733,000. You so stupid. I don't like saying too much because some folks try to put 2 and 2 together and say I do certain things that I don't do. You know what I'm saying? But cuz if you got this much bread, you got a stash spot. If you got this much money, you can afford somewhere else, so you can afford us. Me personally, I ain't doing no storage room. If you got that type of bag, bro, just buy a little cheap apartment, cuz. You put that over there. Then what you using to get the money, you put that somewhere else. You don't stay, man, like you keep some on you, so you can operate, you know what I'm saying? But you put that somewhere else, you put that help you get that somewhere else, and you stay somewhere else. You got almost an M, cuz you got the bag, pay that little rent until, you know what I'm saying, you ain't doing it no more. Then you go about your day, you go on about your way, you know what I'm saying? You tweaking. You don't keep 700,000 out where you stay, knowing you got. And the money counter right here. I don't know if that's police money counter though. I think they already seized this.
Safes from his apartment.
I'm tweaking.
Police explained how the scam worked. They said Smith would use one of his many phones to place a fake Doordash order in California. Then when the driver was on the way, Smith would impersonate Doordash support and claim there was a problem with the order.
He would get them to click a link or go
to... Yeah, I'm already hooked. You click that link, all your information gone. I was rocking with Buddy. I ain't rocking with him no more because you just stole all that money from the Doordash drivers. I bet that's what he did, because that's how they do. They send you a link. You click on the link, enter your info. Now he go log in your account, wipe your account clean. I bet that's what they gonna say when I unpause.
Website.
I could be wrong, but I bet that's what they gonna say.
And then that essentially would turn over their credentials, their username and password to him. Once he was in control of that, he would change the billing information and steal any funds that they had for deliveries they had done, basically steal their paycheck.
What I just said.
More than 700 drivers were scammed over the course of 2.5 years. Police said Smith
Oh, he been on the road. How he get caught though? Bro, you tell him you been doing this for 2 years. I want to know how you got caught. Cause he ain't stupid. You know what I'm saying? If you did this long and you came up with this, you ain't dumb. He had to get caught somehow. I don't know.
Also stole the identities of dozens of people to open debit card accounts where he transferred the stolen money. Smith was considering a plea deal in the case at the time of his death. His decision to take the offer or go to trial had been expected at Wednesday's court hearing. The details of the deal weren't made public. As for the over $700,000 in cash that was...
What she said? As for over $700,000 in cash. Why should it sound like this?
As for the over $700,000 in cash that was seized in this case, Stanford police still have that money. What happens to it and whether it will go to all the victims as restitution will be determined at a hearing in March. That's also when the charges against Smith will officially be dismissed.
They keeping it.
In Stanford, Marissa Alter, News 12.
You see the title, $1 million with an S, and they only found 730. Boy, they kept it.
David Smith's attorney, Frank Riccio, says that he was shocked to learn of his client's death. He told News 12 that, quote, he was a quiet, kind young man who I had the pleasure of knowing. I feel terrible for his family. And he ends with, what a tragedy.
Mount Vernon man accused of pulling the trigger in a deadly shooting in New Rochelle faces a judge on Thursday.
And there are new details about the other 3 suspects who police say were also involved. Melanie Palmer has the update.
An intense search for the accused gunman in a deadly shooting in New Rochelle comes to an end.
He did turn himself in today, which was a great ending to this unfortunate incident.
It happened Monday morning at the Heritage Homes housing complex off of Brook Street. 22-year-old David Smith was shot multiple times before he died at a nearby hospital. Police say the alleged shooter, who is from Mount Vernon, Ali Muhammad, just turned himself in Wednesday afternoon.
What did he shoot him for?
Doing the search, the detectives...
It was an hey, you blackie, you scam me out of my paycheck.
Encouraged.
Now I scam you out of your life.
People that may know the suspect who they encountered along the search to encourage the suspect to turn himself in to prevent any violent outcome.
3 other people were arrested earlier this week in connection with the shooting. Court records allege Marquise Williamson and Amiri O'Neill grabbed, held, and brought Smith to the ground while he was shot. Documents accuse Anthony Webster of holding a gun against Smith's head, while others went through his pockets and took out things like his phone.
What is a robbery
Smith
gone
himself
wrong?
was doing court Wednesday in Stamford, Connecticut. He was facing charges related to a nearly $1 million scam involving Doordash drivers in California.
He would change the billing information and steal any funds that they had for...
Adding Smith was a quiet and kind young man. In court on January 17th, the alleged gunman is scheduled to be arraigned here sometime on Thursday. In New Rochelle, Melanie Palmer, News 12.
New warning after a spike in suspected criminals impersonating delivery drivers. ABC's Becky Worley has more on how we can take precautions.
Doordash. This morning, a criminal fake out of something we see daily. Food delivered to the front door. But the homeowners say they didn't order food. The deceptive delivery late at night, a distraction. Watch as a crew of 4 hooded men simultaneously try to enter the house from the backyard. It happened in Texas while the homeowners were in the house, fast asleep.
Hey, hold on. I'm confused. Wait a minute. So is this story over with and they just dragging it? Yeah, cuz this ain't even got nothing to do with that. I'm finna see if I can find another video. Cause I wanna see like, yeah, hold on. Alright, y'all. So I went on Reddit. I found a little something. Alright, so a dude got accused of stealing almost an M, right? It's somewhere in here. I saw it somewhere. Where is it? Where is it? Cause it says something about he got caught. Cause a domestic dispute. So old boy was beating on it. I guess him and his girlfriend got the jacking. And she said, Africa. You know how girls be woot woot woot, all that extra, right? And then gang, where is it? I saw it somewhere, man. They talking about hold on. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to end the video because the rest of this ain't got nothing to do with it, but I had found out that old boy, and the only reason he got caught is because him and his girl had a domestic issue. So they was in there jacking, you know, they were bare knuckle boxing, and somebody called the police. Oh, I hear a woman screaming. I think he's beating on her. The police come in there. FBI open up. Doosh, doosh, doosh. The extra run up in there. Up 5. He got the bag. Boy went to jail. Straight like that. Simple. So he was smart enough to do that for 2 years, but he had a broad over there tweaking out, and he ended up in jail. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know, it be that woman be your downfall, man. You gotta vet them. See if they even down for the cause. Yeah.